Good morning, you guys. Welcome back to the channel. It is early for me right now. It is about 8:40 in the morning. So if you guys have watched the last video, me, Joe, and Jesus Christ himself went out to go buy 2 CRXs, and one of them is right here. The other one, the black 91 SI, is actually on his way here right now. The person that we bought this car from, Jose, he offered to trailer the car from Merced all the way to where I'm at, and he had texted me like an hour and a half ago that he got the car loaded up. Joe's here too, and he brought us some breakfast right there. What is that?
Some Joe Special Burritos.
Joe Special Burritos. Joe has a day off. He's gonna be here helping me with the cars, and what I'm gonna do right now is I'm gonna move this over there, and then the new car is gonna be parked right here, and I am gonna be stripping it down. I think we came to a decision that we're gonna strip this black one to save the other 2 cars and get that car out of here ASAP so we can start working on this. Guys, look who just showed up. Got the homie over here. Thank you for the delivery, bro.
Yeah.
Check it out. The other hoopty. Oh, this is gonna be a fun day stripping this bitch down. I don't know what this custom thing right here is. Fog light or what? Oh, it is like a fog light bracket.
Built-in security camera.
That's cool. Like, this is one of the reasons why I wanted to part it out. All Bondo. Side swiped. This is just as bad. All Bondo. But wait, some monsoons. Oh, some monsoons. Look at that.
Not too much.
Got the rear disc brakes going on. You got some coilovers back here. Sway bar. Oh, it does have a muffler. Oh, it doesn't even have a box. But regardless, parts car. Actually might not even be a parts car. I might even just try to tinker with it and see if I can get this thing running so I can flip this car too. Dang, guys. I done bought 2 CRXs yesterday. What the hell am I getting myself into? My goodness. But you guys know me, I love trying to save cars, so sometimes the way things play out is just the way things go. Thought long, thought strong about what I was going to do with these 2 cars, and I definitely want to salvage the silver one. So if I have to part this car out, I'll part it out, but see if I can try to fix it first. And what else we got in here? Oh, delay. So Jesus Christ took the wrong transmission yesterday, right? And the other one had a reverse lockout, and we were like, yo, you took the freaking 6-speed when he bought the 5-speed. So he brought the 5-speed over to exchange for the Type S's over there, and also bought a Z3 block for 50 bucks. So we're gonna be using the crank out of that, and we'll go ahead and offload everything here and get the ball rolling.
Nice.
The freaking 17-inch monsoons on rubber band tires are flat, and this thing is not like letting the air go through the valve, so we're banked on the ramp, and Jose is going to tie it up to his truck, and we're just gonna yank it off. What the fuck is going on? Oh, dang it.
Hey, alright, 1, 2, 3.
The other one? The cat, that was on the cat.
Oh, fucker. Whatchamacallit's gonna catch the heat shield on the cat. That ain't going nowhere. It's fucking flat as hell.
Oh yeah. Damn, guys. So ever since I purchased these 2 cars, I've been in a dilemma. When we went to go pick it up, when we went to go check it out, when we were coming home, and now when the car is here. So originally, like I said, we were supposed to part this car out and use this part on the other car at Jesus Christ's house, and take everything else that we need from the car, all the glass, the doors, interior, suspension. I'm gonna cut the quarters out. That was the game plan. Scrap this car ASAP. But now I'm just looking at it, you know, plans change. You know, we talked last night when we were chilling here in the garage, and I don't know what to do anymore. This is where I'm like in a knot. So one side of me want to fix the wiring in this car. I'm gonna show you guys all that mess. The other part of me wants to part it out just to get rid of it so I don't have to stress about it. But I love trying to keep these cars on the road because I'm a big EF guy, you know, so I see the potential in this car. I just don't know what I want to do with it. Really about the car for the hood though, because you know, this is a VIS carbon fiber, so you know what I'm saying. But if you look at the engine, it's complete. The only thing is that the post mount broke off the driver's side, but aside from that, I can time insert it, not a big deal. But there's a bigger wiring mess over there as well too. So I'm gonna go ahead and just sit here and brainstorm, talk with Joe real quick, see what I actually want to do with this car. It may take a day or two. It may be a 10-minute decision, but I'll pick up with you guys when I figure out what I want to do. Dab it out. Dab it out. Yee. Alright guys, so I've been sitting here just talking with Joe, and I think it comes down to just parting out this black car. And the reason why I'm saying this is because this black car is gonna save 2 other cars, and Blade Silver, it's a really hard car to come by. I mean, hard color to come by. Even though it's repainted, it was originally Blade Silver. So because this car is missing so many things that this car has, I'm gonna take whatever I need from this car, interior wise, transmission mount wise. I'm gonna take all of that and put it in this car. The front end is gonna go into another CRX that has 90K miles that has no front end on it. The car's super straight. They just took the front end to put on a different car, but we're gonna take this front end, put on another car at Jesus Christ's house, and I'm gonna keep the carbon fiber hood, clear it, hang it up in the garage with the other hood that's sitting up there for the last couple of years. So my goal right now is I'm gonna tinker with the car, figure out, sort out all of the wiring issue, and see if I can turn this car on. And if the car turns on, it kind of tells us a lot about the engine, the harness and stuff, so on and so forth, what I can keep off the car once I start stripping it down. And then you know, put that to the side and know that I have a single cam complete motor if I ever need it. The sunroof plug right here can go into my CRX, since mine has a ton of holes on it, and it leaks water when it rains. This one's a lot better, and it's just temp anyways, because I'm trying to get rid of the whole sunroof thing on my CRX because it just gets in the way. So I can use that. I mean, I'm gonna keep everything. I'm gonna cut the quarters out. I'm gonna keep the door. I'm gonna keep the trunk, the glass, and then whatever else is salvageable from this car, it is gonna go as a straight up shell. So I'm gonna go ahead and tinker with the wiring inside the car. I know that it has a lot of alarm wiring. I'm gonna tear all of that out, find out what needs to be reconnected, and get a battery on it, check fluids, and see if we can turn it on. Kind of spent some time here under the dashboard, looking a little promising now that all this bundle of BS is out of the way. You see that? Now all I got to do is find the starter relay, I believe. I don't know what this one is, but it's a relay, and I don't know what this one is. I've never seen it before. And I just got to connect this guy back to black yellow. All right, here, black yellow. Hook. Yeah, it is kind of short, but I hooked these 2 guys back up. There's no other loose ends other than this guy, which I don't know what it belongs to. This guy, I don't know what it belongs to, but I am going to trace it, figure out where this guy goes, and I think we're looking good. Maybe we can turn this car in a minute. So I'm gonna go ahead and double check that side over there. There's nothing cut as far as I've seen earlier, right there, but I'm gonna double check it anyways. Then we'll move into the engine bay with all the other cluster of wires, which I noticed after I removed the battery. Check this out. So this car was wire tucked before. You can see all the wires are gone. All the wires are gone. This was inside, but my buddy had pulled it out back here, and I'm not sure what exactly this is, but gotta figure and sort all of this out right here. And the battery was in the trunk at one point. So once I square this up, try to fire it.
All right, hold up. Here we are messing with this car, right? I don't mind spiders, but when I reach down to mess with exhaust manifold bolts, because I'm thinking I'm gonna put them on my car, and I find this nice big tucked up Black Widow, I'm cool. I'm good. I'm done. I think I'm just gonna clean the motor now on that one over there, not this one. Why? Let me show you. Y'all ready for this? Look at this motherfucker right here. Let me zoom in on that. Hold on. Just chilling. Not no more.
So sorry, were you sleeping in there? You have been moved out, my friend.
There you are. Oh, look, he didn't, motherfucker gone.
So is my beard. Guys, I just got rid of all the wiring mess that was under the hood. Everything has been removed. I undid this guy. The terminal's still there. That's freaking awesome. That's hooked up. So I got this charge harness from that car, and I'm hooking it up. Starter, fuse box, dead battery, battery pack. And right now we don't know what the car is going to do. I don't have the relay for the starter that's under the dash. It's not on that harness either, which is weird, but I can jump the starter here, and I need to know what the car is doing to know what else to look into. The engine is still slanted, not really worried about that, but I just kind of want to know what the car is doing to further diagnose, you know, what's really wrong with this car and why it doesn't turn on. So oil's good.
Oil's good.
Oil's good. We don't need coolant. Car's not moving. Don't need tranny fluid. Everything here is done. Black Widow check.
Good.
Good.
Toasted.
Okay, well, do we have power?
Out of gear.
No power. I forgot. Did you turn the power on?
Power on.
Is it on now?
Yes.
No mames. So, no power through here. Now I gotta figure out why we aren't getting power through here. I did see some unplugged stuff earlier, so let's check that real quick. So I was checking for voltage right now, right? And then I was checking through all of this, and all I did was take this probe and probe these guys up here on the ignition switch, and it turned on.
Car on, Joe?
Oh, delay, finally, bro.
Oh shit, it's still on? No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, he's charging his phone.
The lawnmower?
The lawnmower? Damn! He want the gap sauce. Damn.
I can't get this kid.
Anyways, so the car just turned on itself. So now I'm kind of curious to see if I can fire it over right now. Neutral?
Neutral, sir.
So now we need to determine if we are getting fuel. Actually, I didn't even check to see. Can you turn the key off and on, Joe? I'm gonna check the fuel line real quick.
You got brake cleaner or anything?
Off and on?
I don't hear a pump.
Yeah, I don't hear it in the line either, so we don't get fuel. We don't have fuel. So Junior did say something about the fuel relay. No, I'm about to change main relay real quick. Yeah, right. Well, you look at this. Right here. Go ahead and just switch this out real quick. Touch the fuel line.
I hear it. Yeah, I hear fuel.
Oh, yeah, the main relay just turned off. I mean, the cell light just went off. Hey, you about to get it?
Get it. No.
Yo, this thing is alive. Look at that. What? This is crazy. This is crazy, guys. The car freaking turns on. Oh my god. Exhaust leak right there.
Yeah, you can smell the fuel too.
Right there. Oh shit.
Man, this shit purrs, bro.
Oh my god. What? Yo.
Yeah, bro.
Yo, guys. I don't want to part it out no more.
Hell no. Hey, this shit purrs, bro. Hell yeah.
No check engine lights.
Damn.
Perfect idle.
Hell yeah, brother. How they say? Chill.
Chill. Guys, we are still in a dilemma, like what I'm gonna do with this car. Also, it started raining again. My homie David just dropped by. If you guys remember the black Wing West CRX on the channel like last year, I sold that to my buddy, and he's actually going to be chopping the car up because he pulled the body kit off and found a ton of rust underneath the panel. So the car is too far beyond repairing, so he's gonna just part ways with it and chop the car up. But he did return the carbon fiber hood I left on that car that I re-cleared, so I can use this with the front end for the other car, and I can keep this hood in the garage. So now that this car is running, I've said it in the earlier clips, I don't know, like, I'm in this position where I don't know what exactly it is that I want to do. The car is really clean. The car has a ton of potentials. The car finally turns on, but I do kind of want to like get the blade silver up and going. So like this is a perfect donor. You know what I mean? Like I could salvage everything off of this car to get that car much more completed and have a blade silver around rather than just your typical black one, which is, like I said, a lot of stuff that's, you know, kind of making me not want to deal with it, like doors, wiring, fenders all messed up, a lot of the hack jobs under the hood, yada yada. But again, we're gonna hang out here and just kind of figure out what is really going to happen with this car. But I can assure you guys, by the end of this video, we'll know 100% what we're going to be doing with this car.
This one little get him.
Look at his whole body shaking. I think the gun is more heavier than you, bro. Alright guys, so I got the ZC hood off the car, and I got this other, it's called like a Supra or something. It says it right here under the hood. Supra. Never heard of this brand before. I'm not sure what that is. It has 5 stars in it, 030709. Not sure what that is. But I got the hood on. It is closed pretty nice and flush over here, right? Not latched though. So like almost all the way down, pretty flush. The other side though, not quite sure what's going on here, but if I press on it, it actually sits pretty flush, right? But if I don't, ginormous gap. So right now I'm trying to figure out, watch, if I close it, let me see, if I slam it, nice and locked, pretty firm, not coming up, nice and flush, big old gap. So I'm trying to figure this out a little bit. I think what I'm gonna do, guys, I am gonna be parting out this car, even though it runs. Probably gonna transfer everything front to back from this car to that car in another video. But I'm gonna strip this car down. I think I've made up my mind. I don't want to stress about it. It's got to go. But damn, it looks freaking awesome. Alright guys, so a little while ago, me and Jesus Christ went to go deliver the trailer back to my buddy Carlos. Thank you, Carlos, for lending the trailer for us to pick up these cars. And we just came back from Five Guys right here. Chewy already went home, and right now I'm going to start tearing apart this front end so we can get it ready to be installed on the other car tomorrow. I figured how to get this gap to be super flush. All I did was add washers on the front 10 mil to the hinge, which then allowed it to bow down a little bit further, so that's freaking awesome. And now that I know the front end is lining up pretty well, I am just going to go ahead and just tear everything apart. The whole front end is going to the other car other than that fender, because the car has a clean driver's side fender. So I'm taking the hood, fender, bumper, the cups, the lights, the headlights, the hood. I think it has a T-bracket, but I'm going to take the whole radiator support when I cut this car apart. So I'm going to go ahead and just knock this out for the rest of my night, and then we can close out this video. So I've been standing here for like 30 minutes debating on pulling this engine out tonight. It is 10 o'clock exactly. The birds haven't chirped yet. The rain has stopped. My shoes are wet. But I kind of want to pull this motor out tonight and be one less thing tomorrow. And the sooner I can get this car out, the sooner I can start on the HF. C1 cams are pretty simple. I mean, spacious. My arm can reach around everything and take everything I need to take out of the car to remove this engine. But I don't have a dolly to roll it out underneath the car, and I think that's really it. But I think I'm just gonna take like as much as I can off tonight and just leave the engine hanging. So let's do that. Fuck it. What the hell boat is this? It's a square head. Huh. Alright guys, so I spent a good ass minute on that back bolt. It's a square headed bolt for some reason with a loose 19 on the other side. It spins freely, but I can't break him loose. I think whoever installed this motor into this car literally half-assed everything, because the transmission top bracket bolts aren't even metric. They are standard. So I know most definitely those 3 bolts right there in the back are stripped out because of this giant thread pitch, because this is the wrong bolt. But hopefully when we get this car out of here completely gone, everything parted out and sold or stashed in the storage, we'll bring the silver car on board and we'll talk about the game plans on what's going to be going on with that car. But I am going to end the video right here, guys. I hope you enjoyed this one. It was kind of all over the place, mostly indecisive decision, but I think I'm set to fully parting this car out and junking it. I'm sorry, it hurts me inside to even do this my damn self, but guys, understand that there is a reason why I am doing this. I found some more things about it that I don't like and don't want this car around for, but this car is going down to save 2 other cars, so I'm stoked for that. So I hope you guys are too. I am going to be doing a build series on the Blaze Silver CRX, so if you guys want to stick around for that, be sure to hit the subscribe button. But with that being said, rain's coming down. It is super late. It is super cold. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.